All right.
Guess what? We're back.
Ryan and Dave joining you live on Facebook and YouTube
with our extended video.
So we just got on here. We sent out some messages and some links to some friends that might be willing to join us. So we're hanging out with that. And
so if you're looking to join us, let us know. Shoot us a message or something. We'll send you a link, and you guys could join us. We could have a whole party, whole ready to go.
I wonder if can I, and hopefully everybody can hear us okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm trying to remember what his thing was. Joe's having some issues trying to connect here. If you guys are in the chat or watching this right now, we see we have a couple viewers. Please just make sure you guys comment so we can see who it is and who's here. We'd love to say hi as we're all hanging out here. Looks like we do have Mr. Joe Dorsey going to be joining us here. Joe, can you hear us? If you can, just shake your head.
He's got a bit of a lag going on.
He's got his thumbs up. Okay, so we're going to bring Joe in. How's it going, Joe?
Hey, hello, everybody.
There you go.
Oh, we can hear you pretty well.
You got a little bit of a lag, but then hopefully it'll get fixed here in a second.
Okay, let me make sure I don't have anything else open up.
Oh, there you go. Nope, it looks good now.
Perfect.
Look at you and your bows. You look fancy.
I got my bows. On.
Oh boy.
I got dream and I got love.
Oh yeah, we got them now too. Did you see our stream?
I did. I saw.
And we have the one that you're missing. We got the purple bow.
Which looks purple. It almost looks blue in the blue room.
Yeah, I don't know. It's because
we have a blue
there we go. There we go. How's that? Boom, purple.
Purple. I've got a boat.
Oh, that looks good.
Oh, there you go. I'm gonna try something real quick.
Looks very Chima Gorilla-esque, from the mech.
I need to do for the Imperial guys, so I'm gonna need more cannons, I think. But
we have plenty, you know that. So that's working okay for you?
Yeah, I think it'll be good.
This thing keeps blue tinting us. Stop it.
You're in a big room.
You could have given me a warning. Nope. Now you got to turn that water. That was going to get my other side. So hold on a sec. Brace myself. Ooh. All right. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Yeah. All right. Look at us. We all lighted and everything.
Is that better now?
Yeah, we look good. Yeah, that's good.
Wow, it is a lot of light, but
it is a lot of light. But that boat looks good so far. And just let us know if you need.
Yes. I got to think, should I do these that wide or should I do them a little thinner? Because I think most of the boats make too wide.
I mean, they're fine right now being that wide because you could just get little flaps to fold over to reduce the space, but it still looks like the cannon's in between it. So that's perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'll work.
Yeah.
I have to pick up some more cannons. I only found a couple floating around in the bins.
Yeah, we got a whole cup full, trust me.
And Joe, can you hear it? Can you hear us okay right now? Because we actually have we're on our snowball right now.
Yeah, you sound good. You're not getting an echo or anything.
Awesome.
Okay. Chris is wondering if he could join too, but I don't think he has his own email or anything to do it.
I'm gonna send out a Unilug email right now too.
Awesome.
Are we broadcasting?
Yes, we are. We are live right now.
Okay, perfect.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to send the invite to
checking the email.
Me, and then I can actually get
just open his up and then do it that way.
I can send it and see if some other certain people will join us too. Okay. I don't want to say who those people are right now.
Because we're not 100% just yet. So how are you doing today, Joe?
Good. Got outside. We decided to go downtown today.
Ooh.
Drive around. Made it all the way down there. Drove from North Shore to South Shore, the whole thing. And
wow.
Went by the Bean, went by the Sears Tower, went by the Hancock. It was crazy. There was not a lot of people out.
Nobody there, right?
Kinds of people. There were dog walkers. There were grocery store shoppers.
Mm-hmm.
There were joggers. That was it.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been seeing photos. I have a friend. It's actually one of my cousin's friends, but kind of a friend of mine, I guess. So she works in the city, like direct in the city. So she had a high-rise apartment, so she could see all over the city. And I know they were moving too, from what I was seeing in her snaps. But all the time she would see, she would have like night Snapchats to show all the buildings of everybody, like flashing their lights and stuff. And I was like, dude, that's so cool. I was like, dude, I would love to just stay in the city for a couple of days just to see that at night and just to hang out on a porch in an apartment and just like yell at people across the way. Like, it'd be so cool.
Yeah. And right now we do have a handful of viewers. So if you guys are here, please throw a like and subscribe if you guys are on YouTube, or like and share on Facebook. And feel free to say hi in the chat. We want to say hi to everybody that's joining. And if you guys are interested in joining on with us, let us know. We definitely want to, give you a chance to hop on. I'm actually messaging some people.
I wish we could dim the light a little bit, but
I actually think I'm going to try to get a couple of pieces of paper to create a
fold over it, maybe
just to kind of cut down
some mood lighting.
Some mood lights, yeah.
Well, I mean, we got it right here, and this one's like right here next to me, so it's like. So I'm gonna be sitting here like this talking because it's hitting me in the eye so much. This LED light. Yeah. That's cool that you guys got to take a nice drive and just no traffic or nothing. You were just shot there, shot back.
Yeah, we stopped at Portillo's. We were order number 2 for the day, so. got our hot dogs on, and then went downtown and drove around, and it was just nice to be out of the house and kind of see what was going on out in the world.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Kurt's on, Connor's on. Hey guys, how you doing? They're watching us from YouTube. Sweet.
Cool.
That's cool. So what's cool for us is in this we could see who's on what here.
Mm-hmm.
So like Christopher, Ryan's son, we could see him on Facebook with Sarah, and then Kurt and Connor, we see them on YouTube. So that's really cool that it shows the icon right there.
Yeah, so we've got all the viewers up here. We've got the likes and smiles and everything else. If you guys are on Facebook, throw some like buttons and stuff on there so we can see how it's changing.
So this is kind of cool seeing it on this end because yesterday I was on Joe's end.
Yeah, you were up there.
I'm going to try to find a favorite of this real quick, and then we'll go over your Mac. If you guys caught us on the earlier stream, Dave just teased it a little bit. So
just a little bit. So I'm going to wait for more people to show up. Joe, can you take a guess on how I built this mech? Like, what set is it from?
You have to show me again because I had to step out while you were doing that. Take care of the kiddos a minute.
Okay, all right. So I'm going to show the sneak peek again. Okay, and then you got to take a guess. It's too thin. It's too thick. Okay.
All right, so you built it from a set. It looks like a Chima type set with the teeth like that.
Well, all the teeth and stuff are my own modifications.
Oh, okay. So that came from another set. Well, if I had to take an educated guess, and knowing you, it's from a Batman set, but
it's not superhero related.
Is that any better? Or is that
That's not bad, actually. It's not a superhero related set.
Okay. I don't know.
See, I want to say what kind of set it is, but I feel like that gives it away too much because there's only been one of this kind of set. Ooh, that was kind of a good hint. But
Airbender.
Well, there were 2 sets for Airbender.
Oh, there's 2 for Airbender.
Yes, there was the
had one
Fire Nation ship and then the Air Temple.
Oh, that's right. There's 2 of those. But see, there's only been technically only one release for Stranger Things. But I know you wouldn't do that.
No.
What else has had?
So I can say it's not Ninjago, it's not superhero, it is a mech. Or
that's better.
It's a exosuit. That's the hint I'm going to give you.
Oh, okay.
Okay. That's the hint I'm going to give you because I don't want to give the other hint away because it pretty much calls it.
If you guys are just tuning in,
I think I have an idea.
Okay.
We have we actually had some extra lights. We
are you looking it up right now?
And
no. That was my hint to you. I have an idea.
Okay.
we substituted out some filters, so we got some yellow filters on, so we're not staring at bright lights right now.
But it definitely helps because now this camera won't get this blue tint, even though I'm wearing a blue
Until you
shirt.
just did that.
Stop it.
Do it.
Yeah,
I'm not blue.
You guys are like underwater.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it looks like we're in like
Minecraft.
an underwater radio station. That's what it feels like.
Well, we can have some fun with this, though.
Oh, you're gonna try it out? Woo! Look at us.
He's just a floating head now.
Yeah, right.
India
He's too far. I don't know if we can get it to work. Yeah, your shirt's too close to the background.
You're too close. Too blue.
It doesn't work. Dave's shirt color is almost the exact same color as the back. So
Hi,
Madison.
Madison. No, Connor, it's not Nexo Nights. It's an exo suit. That's the hint I'm going to give you guys. But I'll show it off soon. You'll get to see more of it because I added a lot of stuff to it, and then I had to rebuild a little bit. Just a little bit.
Let me get another
For that. Awesome. So what do we got? 5 viewers. Melissa is asking if she could join the stream. So give us one moment. We'll send a link to you, and you could join us as well. Then we can say hi to everybody that way too.
Perfect.
I think you're doing like far back.
That's for your.
Oh, okay.
All right. So Melissa,
Yeah, Melissa's looking
Melissa,
to
what's the
join.
best way to contact you, and we can send it to you if you guys would like to. Let me see here. I'm getting messages from like everybody right now, so
Oh, you are? Okay, cool.
I'm just.
Everybody wants to join the party.
It's party time.
Excellent.
Oh, Melissa is medicine. Okay. Okay. Medicine's going to join us. All right, sweetie. No problem. We got
Like
a
a
whole
Zoolander.
Zoolander.
The files are in the computer.
You know, honestly, the second one was not as great as I thought it was going to be.
Why can't I copy paste that right now?
That's weird.
It doesn't like me. Up.
Awesome.
Come on.
We got 3 viewers, 3 likes. What happened, people? We had 8.
I think they're going to disappoint me. I haven't shown them the mech yet.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm not going to show 3 people on that. That's disappointing to me.
So while Joe's away, we'll just go back to us. So if you're joining us, we just ended up our normal 3 o'clock stream with our Alpha Brick Builds contest and everything else going on. Melissa, I don't want to. Well, I guess I could still choose. So that's fine.
Yeah, I mean,
Let me copy
just
it.
yeah, if you put it in there, and then people could just join. Like,
Yeah, just if you don't make it in, I apologize. But so here's the link. You guys can
yeah,
join.
I think what we'll
Looking
do is
at-
just filter people out every
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Well, they'll be in here. We'll just
So everybody
rotate
could
people
stay on with us. We'll just filter it so everybody gets like screen time with us.
Yeah. So, but yeah, we're just talking about some of the stuff that we've got going on. Looks like Mr. Joe is back, so we're gonna bring Joe back. Hi, Joe.
Hello.
Yep, that'd be
Ooh,
that
there we
better.
go. Okay.
And we were talking about the fact that we have our Ragsy Bows in,
Love.
so we're hanging out with us. Oh, we have a couple of kiddos that want to join us.
Awesome.
So we've
Okay.
got Madison who's joining us. Hi, Madison. How are you doing today?
Hi. I'm doing good.
You doing
Yeah,
good?
you sound good.
She's rocking her bow. I see that bow.
Yeah.
See, look at this. Now we're like the only ones that don't have one on now. I should rock the purple one. The purple one.
You gotta join the party.
There you go. I'm rocking the purple now. There you go. I got it in there.
What
Uh-oh.
happened?
We lost
Where'd she
lost
go?
Madison. But we also have Christopher, my son, who's joining us from home. How's it going, Chris?
Good.
Oh, you
that
sound awesome, dude.
Yeah, all right.
Hey, I know that guy.
Hi, Sarah.
You make sure you thank mom for using your headset.
Oh, there she is.
So I gotta put it up here. There you go.
Chris,
Jessica's gonna laugh.
Chris,
her
it
butt
looks
off
like
when
you're
she
in a
comes and
cave or
sees this.
something, like the man cave.
Yeah, you need
You're
some
all-
extra light, Chris. Have mom put some lights on over there.
at least some light shining.
Change his voice so it's like witness protection.
Right.
The dark side of the north.
There we go. Hi, Madison.
Okay. Hi.
There we go.
All right. So we're just kind of hanging out, talking stuff. What did you guys think about those builds earlier?
They were pretty good.
Pretty good. That's it. That's all you got.
That's
You
it.
didn't have any favorites?
Yeah.
Oh, that's all
You could talk about them if you want. You could tell us little things you liked or didn't like about them. That's okay.
She's like, I don't want to talk about it.
It's okay.
I'm putting the pressure on her. Christopher, did you like any of those builds?
Opinion on my boat.
What's that, Joe?
Madison, I'm building a boat.
That's cool.
You think it'll work? I'm gonna make it like big in the back so I can have it kind of build up this way.
I like it.
And I think
Okay.
I'm gonna just go to like Walmart and get some fabric for the sails. I'm gonna do it.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Hey, Joe. I'll wait till he gets back. He's having some fun.
Chris, what are you up to, bud?
Right.
What are you doing right now, Chris?
You don't know?
Oh, there we go. Now we can see the photos.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm just here.
Just here, hanging on the stream.
But hold on, I thought you were there.
We're here. You're there?
Oh, it's not working.
No, they're not working?
Not for that right now.
Oh,
I'll have to
that's
change it a
weird.
little bit.
Oh,
There we go. All right.
Awesome.
I'm just gonna pop this.
Madison's your dad at work or is he at home?
No, he's right next to me.
Oh, there you go.
Hey. Awesome.
So we've got a few more viewers now. So I think if you guys are watching us on YouTube or Facebook, make sure you guys comment in the chats so we can say hi to you guys. You can say hi to Madison or Christopher, who's still with us. At least we can see him a little bit better now. I don't know what is up with this.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we're still gonna.
you look like you've been holding your breath, and the more you hold your breath, the bluer you get.
Well, I can make this really bright.
Oh, bloody.
Oh, there you go.
So we have different color.
Anymore.
We have different color filters,
All
but
right, you know what? Let's.
we also have a blue filter, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah, let's have that one there and this one here, so this one's not blaring me in my face.
Well, I can pass. No, that's not gonna do it.
So how do people find you on YouTube? I know how to do it for Facebook, but I've never done it on YouTube.
So on YouTube, all you have to do is search.
Says he's got us on TV.
All you gotta do is go to YouTube and search bricks and minifigs of Crest Hill.
In Crest Hill. That's what you type in.
Oh, it's like this. It looks just like this, right there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Okay.
us.
Let's
That's
see
cool.
here.
All right, let's got a little bit. But we can see the comments now. We can see people on. Okay,
There we go.
perfect.
So we also have, should have
that.
this one. There we go.
There we go.
So that's gonna get posted out to both of them if you want to check us out on YouTube.
Awesome.
This one is really bright. I'm gonna turn it off. Oh, I can see again. These ring lights get pretty bright.
How long can they stay on for?
As long as you want.
Okay,
It's
'cause I don't want them to
toasters.
like. I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
want
no,
them to
yeah,
over-
yeah, right. They're just LEDs, man. They'll go forever.
Chris, Mom says you gotta smile a little bit more. You got this like stale face on.
Let's see.
So what did you guys do this morning? So Joe, you said you went for a drive to the city and back.
Yeah, we went downtown and drove around a little bit. Got to see everything. It was really quiet, so I think I only hit like 3 red lights the whole time we were there. I did the whole way
Wow.
from the Willis Tower to the Hancock in about 15 minutes. Really quick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually that takes at least 45.
Yeah.
So I do have to ask this. So Madison, since you
Yeah.
are a Jessica Ragsey fan, is there
Yeah.
anything you would like to ask her at all?
Um,
If you had like one big question you would want to ask her, what would you want to ask?
how does she feel on Lego Masters? I'm a really big fan, and I really want to meet her.
Okay, that's cool. Chris, do you have a question for Jessica? Christopher actually got to talk to Jessica and say hi. Because like I said, we talk to Jessica all the time. So she was on a speakerphone conversation, a business phone. And Chris got to say hi to her. So, Chris, do you have a question that you might want to ask her? Christopher? Hello to Christopher.
What?
Do you have a question that you would like to ask for Jessica?
I do, but it's like echoing.
That's because you're probably watching it and everything else at the same time.
Yeah. Got to turn down the radio, buddy.
You're here, Chris. You're hearing me through your headset, but if you're also watching us, then you're watching it on that too.
Yeah.
So you can't be on YouTube at the same time.
I'm not.
Okay, then you should be fine.
This must be what my TV feels like when it looks at me.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
You never thought of it that way, did you?
Right.
But yeah, so we've got all these really cool bows in. Of course, I'm rocking the purple dream bow right now. Such not
Yes.
You want one, Dave?
You want me to
I don't know if one. You don't have much hair to clip on the thing. You probably can. Could you do like a bow? A bow?
My face is already irritating me. I gotta trim up.
Yeah, I had a shave again today. I thought about doing a whole like 30-minute or 30-day beard challenge. Not shave until they let us open up again, but I didn't want to be all scraggly for everybody at home. I probably scared someone.
It wouldn't bother me. You're fine.
My wife's there over there. She's in her stay-at-home work clothes right now.
So Madison, what did you do this morning? What did you guys do for breakfast?
I didn't really do anything except go on my Chromebook and watch YouTube and watch your guys' videos.
Awesome.
Yeah. You went back and watched some of our videos from before?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay. All right.
Just can't get enough of it.
Well, if you guys are just tuning it in, boo, that's okay. We just got a message back from Boo, and he's a little busy editing his videos right now for Thursday, so he's a little too busy right now.
Yeah,
to
he's
join
been
us,
occupied.
Aww.
A lot of the Lego Masters are actually pretty busy right now because not only are they always fielding questions from the media about different things, they're also trying to plan out their convention trips around the country and everything else too. So there's a lot going on for those Lego Masters. Plus, of course, Boone and Jessica are both in the last 3 teams. So I'm sure they're getting hounded by everybody about like, oh, who won? Who did this? Who did that? And of course, they're not going to answer.
Aubrey's on.
So.
Hi, guys.
Whoa.
Can't give
Hi,
away
guys.
the secret.
Hi, Aubrey. Hi, Brooke. Actually, they were on our stream yesterday trying to test this all out.
Awesome.
And they actually came in this morning and picked up one of our first bows that we had in the store.
Yeah, they got first dibs. Well, yeah, first dibs for us.
Yeah. So it's pretty good.
Chris, what did you do this morning?
This morning, I watched Onwards with Dad today.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you watched it again? Right, is it your second time watching it? Yeah, it's a good movie. Good movie.
What was your favorite part of the movie, Christopher?
My favorite part of the movie was probably the end with the dragon.
Okay. We don't want to give
Yeah, that was
away,
really
though.
cool.
Spoilers.
What?
Spoiler alert!
No spoil.
That's funny though.
So you think everybody should definitely watch it? Very good.
It was a good one.
I like it. I really enjoyed it. I watched it before Disney Plus put it up. So,
I'm not gonna lie, and I'm sure Madison could probably feel the same way. I don't even feel this thing in my hair anymore.
No, I don't either.
It's crazy.
Just becomes a part of you.
They're done so well. Like I was actually just talking to Jessica about this the other day about how the back of the bow is actually completely fabric covered underneath just this one clip. And it's really cool because it actually can come out and then be interchanged with the other words.
Yeah.
So if you want other ones, I think Joe, you got the 2-pack, didn't you?
I got the 2-pack, so we have the lavender and the pink bow, and then we have love, and we have dream, and then we have peace on the inside in the house.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, so we have all these in the store now. They're $11.99, just like at Ragsy's website, ragsyart.com.
The one I'm wearing is a pink one that says "Dream" on it.
Other side.
Oh, other side. Okay.
There we go.
It's hard for me to
It all
tell which
looks
side it is.
That's okay.
Everything
Yeah,
Right,
we get
it's so light, so you don't know.
We're still trying to figure out the whole Brady Bunch feel, because Joe's over there, and you're down here, and Chris is over there.
So I live this way, I think, right?
All right, Joe,
Yeah,
how's
yeah.
everything is going, Joe?
Yeah.
Joe, things
Right.
going pretty good.
We're all good. Everything's good.
So we're just having some fun.
That's
But Jason, you want to go ahead and,
Yeah, so
start
I
on your Mac real
yeah,
quick?
so I know we don't have a big group right now. Hopefully more people will join. So I'm going to show off my mech. I have a lot of goodies with it. I'm probably going to display it here in the store come, when we open. I can't say next month because I don't know if it's going to be next month. But, so.
I'll give him a gun, gun, gun.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to hit the light here. Awesome. That looks really good.
All right.
Okay.
Do
So
you
then,
want to go ahead and do the camera?
yeah, Chris.
Oh, Chris has got his golden Mac, right? Golden Mac from Ninja.
Nice.
Today.
Yeah, I helped. Chris built it at home and then he brought it in. We had our little robot mech monster battle, and I helped him upgrade it a little bit. Right,
Mhm.
Chris? Yeah, that was fun. But you kept just moving the whole robot. You didn't move the arms individually. It was like playing with Toy Story figures, just smash, smash, smash. Like Joe. Okay.
All right.
So if you guys are ready, show it off. So this is it when I have to package the way.
Here, one thing, guys. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to do one of these.
Yeah, there we go. The line.
There we go.
I have to be the late guy too.
Yeah, that's why.
Joe was here yesterday helping us out with this.
All right, looks good.
Stands up.
Okay, there we go.
Joe, you having any guesses?
I for what are we guessing? What set it's from?
Yep.
I have an idea. Is it from an idea set?
Yeah, it's an idea set.
Okay, that was my idea. I'll leave it up to the rest to figure it out then.
So if you guys are at home watching this, if you guys have an idea of what this is from, mention it in the comments and let us know.
So this is one of my favorite parts that I spent a lot of time working.
First, real quick, can you guys hear the little bumping of the camera, or are you guys good? Is there
A
a
little
stutter
bit, but not bad.
Okay. Just be careful with the table.
So then I got-
That's what Connor said.
Yep.
The main thing at Madison has a bit of background noise.
Yeah, I just think it's the microphone. She's got a nice sensitive microphone like we do.
Yeah, I mean that's okay though. So we got these. So this is what the front looks like. Back.
Woo!
Okay.
A lot of spikes.
Yeah, last place.
Yeah, that's
I wanted-
what.
Wanted to make it really organic and alien-like. I changed a lot of the black spikes because they were all white, and I was like, I got too much white on here. I need to darken it up a little bit. So now I'm going to show you one of my favorite parts of this. So open this up here,
Chris, what do you think of this one so far?
It looks pretty cool so far.
and then
You gotta put your mic in front of your face there, buddy.
come on now.
There you go. Say it again.
It looks pretty cool so far.
That's better.
Yeah, you sound way better, Chris. Yeah.
You forgot to put the microphone down.
See, and now I got a whole mouth that's open. So,
Hey,
Okay.
go get it.
yeah, so it's got C-clip here.
Okay, hold
I
on.
can move this.
I have to answer the phone real quick. I've got some important messages going on here, so Dave's gonna take over the camera work here.
I'm gonna do a little upscale. So then I got a little center tooth. I got these little arms
Okay.
rolling.
It keeps getting me out.
You can see the figure inside of here with an old space helmet. It looks like a brain.
Kind of. Is that from Spirus or Spirus? Spirus?
Yeah, it was some kind of old alien set.
Ooh.
Yeah. So then I'll turn it around here and see the back.
Oh, I think we have a special guest in the house. You guys ready for a quick special guest here, Dave?
Yeah.
This camera back here. All right. So we have a special guest in the house today. If I can, Jessica Ragsy.
Jessica! Oh my gosh, I've always wanted to meet you.
Oh, hi,
I'm such a big fan.
hi, how are you?
I'm wearing my bow on right now.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah,
And
if you can,
Ryan has his bow on too.
I'm rocking the dream bow right now. And then Joe over here, he's got his on.
You got yours on too. Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Yeah, we just got your post today. Thank you.
I got these two. I guess maybe up here.
There we go.
Oh my gosh, you guys are hilarious.
See, we're just having some fun.
Yeah. So who is this? This is Madison.
Yep. So
Yeah.
this is Madison. She's one of our good customers.
And Chris, right?
Yep. David's right here, and then Joe over here.
Yeah, David, I know. David.
And Joe, you talk to as well, and then Chris on the far side is my son. He's my oldest.
Oh, that's your son. Okay.
Yeah, he said hi to you before. But I know Madison had a question for you. Didn't you, Madison?
Oh.
How did you feel on Lego Masters?
How did I feel?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a hard competition. Yeah, it's tough. It's a hard competition. I was nervous going into it because we're with some of the best builders in the country, but I was really happy and grateful for the experience. I did the best I could do, and now we're in the semifinals. I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're excited to see you guys' Star Wars show on Wednesday.
Oh yes, Star Wars is gonna be great.
I watch every week that it's on.
Oh, good. Thank you, honey. Thank you so much for wearing a bow of mine. That makes me very happy.
Yeah, actually, Madison down here is one of the few people, and actually Joe too. They both bought their bows the day that you were on our stream.
Oh, really? Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, Joe, I like what you've done with the bows. That's very creative.
All blinged out.
That's very, very creative. Very cool.
Joe, do you have any questions for Jessica while she's on? We actually have good connection today.
Yeah, we can hear you. I will say for the sound, when we're not talking, we need to mute. So that'll help cut down a little bit. We're getting a little bit of background. But I'm super excited for the next week. I mean, I had to go cold turkey. I didn't get any Lego Masters this week, so that was a little bit tough. So I'm excited to kind of see what's coming up in Star Wars. They give a little bit of a teaser and showed us some of the goodies. But is there anything that you want to tell us about? Anything that we, not necessarily give it away, but any kind of a tease or a hint or something that we can think about over the next week?
Maybe something that wasn't shown that we couldn't.
Or something that wasn't covered in a previous episode.
Oh, Jessica, hold on. You're muted real quick. Come on. There you go, Jess. I got you. You're good.
I'm good?
Yep.
Well, there'll be some very exciting guests for the Star Wars episode. If you've seen some of the commercials, we have some droids who will be.
I will say that one droid isn't, I don't think is the real person. I was a little sad about that, but it was cool.
No, they're real.
Is it?
They're the real droid.
Okay.
It's real.
Wow.
Lego Masters is real, okay? I met R2D2. That really happened.
That's awesome. That's
Don't
awesome.
take it away from
Wow.
me. That was in the commercial. Like,
We got a young viewer joining us now too.
oh, hi, sweetheart. How are you?
Good.
Oh, she's got her little bow in too. Oh my god, I love it. I'm dead right now. Oh my god, I love
I told you we had
it.
some bow lovers out here, Ragsy.
Oh my god.
Yes.
That makes me so happy. It really does. It makes me really, really happy.
So anything else besides the droids you were saying about shows we should be looking forward to?
Well, let me think what I can say.
That's a good thing to think of.
Let me think before I speak. Star Wars is just that it's just like fascinating. You know what I mean? It's such a big franchise, and everyone's a fan of Star Wars in some way. And
I'm not muted.
It's just going to be a really great episode. You know, just having the droids there. I was so fascinated with the droids because they understand you.
Yeah.
They really. It's really going to be mind blowing, and it's not scripted. Like those droids really understand what you're saying. It's so crazy. They'll like talk back to you. It's going to be a great episode, and I was so like fascinated with it. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like real. It like knows I'm speaking to it. It was so great.
Yeah.
So good.
I think originally with them that they had to just input whatever. I guess replies to the person talking to them, and then as the years, the decades went on, they started to advance it. Like I know R2D2, I know he's one of them. He could definitely understand you. I've seen like videos of people moving him around, talking with him, and he'll just reply back.
Yep, MBB8. And
so Jessica, speaking of droids, did you happen to make that trip out up north or whatever?
I plead the fifth on that.
Okay.
For right now.
Great. All I'll say is Jessica's got some really interesting projects that she's working on, and I think you guys are definitely going to want to check them out. So I'm sure she'll have them up on her site once she gets them finalized, and then maybe we'll be able to carry some more of those products here as well. But we're having some fun with them right now, as you can see.
Top secret.
Dave doesn't have enough hair to put one in right now, so we can't.
You can put it on your shirt.
Put it on the shirt.
Yeah, you can do that.
Come on.
I do have bow ties too.
I know.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah,
It's perfect.
gorgeous.
Yes.
But Jessica, I'm so excited. Thank you for joining us today. I know you don't have a lot of time.
Yeah, but I did want to say hi.
We had a lot of Bo fans on here, and we wanted you to. I know Madison down there was freaking out still.
Yeah, thank you so much. It makes me very happy, to see the girls and boys wearing the bows, Power of the Bow. I'm really thrilled for this week's episode. I'm sad we had a week off last week, but it's the semifinals. Things are going to be good.
No, we're excited, but we're at the same time because it's almost over, and we're like, I just heard that Australia, I think, just started their second season or is about.
They did. Yeah.
So I was like, oh God, it's so far away, but so soon at the same time.
I know. I never want Lego Masters to end. I want it to be there forever. But I know.
I want it to go on for a long time. I mean, I've been so excited as a fan just to have this come to us in the U.S. I'm like, yes.
A lot of us were curious though that even though we can't say, and especially you can't say, who goes to the end, but we would be very interested and excited if Fox decided to bring some of you back for next year's as special judges and stuff. I think it would be really cool.
Yes.
We don't know what's gonna happen.
Nobody does. It's Fox. Come on.
Just like Lego Masters, we never knew it was gonna happen. Yeah,
No.
I hope the show continues on. I hope there's a second season.
There will be. It's gotta be.
There's gotta be.
Will was talking. So Will, when he was hosting the show, when he took the golden brick back, he said next season. So they're probably definitely working on it. I kind of want to ask, but I don't want to ask at the same time. But do you think he'll still be the host for next season?
Oh, Will Arnett?
Or do you think they'll change it up?
I don't know. I don't know any of that. it's like I have no idea. I liked Will Arnett personally. I thought he was great.
Yeah, I liked him. When I saw that he was going to be the host, I was like, dude, that's so
I loved his evil Will. It was funny.
Yeah, I was dying laughing when that happened because he was standing right there. But he's standing right there, and then he's like, it was really silly. I like silly stuff, so I was laughing so hard.
Yeah.
But I hope there's another season. I'm sad this is almost over, but all good things come to an end.
Mm-hmm.
I'm grateful to be a semifinalist. I was grateful to even be on the show. To be considered one of the top 20 in the country is
absolutely
mind blowing. And then to get beat out, so many people who are also in the top 20, to beat out like very truly talented teams, like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's overwhelming. It's still hard for me to believe it's actually happening. Yeah. I try and take 5 minutes every night and just be like, yeah, this happened. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
so real quick. I know she joined a little bit later, but does not Dave have a question for Jessica?
How did you get on the show?
Well, you get selected. So there's thousands of applicants, and I don't know how they sort through them all, but I'm sure they have their ways. And then they pick the top 20 or the top 10 teams, I should say, out of all the applicants, and
she made it. Awesome. Good question, though, not Dave.
If I had give advice, I'm trying to give advice to people who want to be on the second season. The advice that I would give that I think helped me, but we can't be certain, is because I am an artist, I am an out-of-the-box thinker, and I do not like to do things that are traditional. I like to do things that are wacky, unusual, things you haven't seen before. That's why I grabbed Shower Guy. Have you ever seen Shower Guy?
Shower Guy's amazing.
No, I don't like grabbing things that are too predictable. Right. I like the element of surprise. That's just me. So if I had to give my opinion, try and do something that is not conventional, because that is definitely my go-to for my art, and it's my go-to strategy for Lego Masters. Do something different. I like to be different. So yeah, don't be afraid to be different too. The wackier, the better. If it doesn't make sense, great.
You have a quick question from Kay Hudson, which is, how did you get the application? Was it somebody that they referenced it to? Was it online, or was it something that they?
I think anyone can apply. I think when they open up the application online, I think anyone can apply as long as you're 18 years or older and you reside in the United States. I think anyone can apply. I think it's open application.
Awesome. And then we have some young builders that are in here with us that I of course love and adore you, as you can tell by the bows. What words would you have for some of those ladies out there that are interested, not even just young girls, but ladies period, that are interested in building?
Yeah, girls and women, go get them, just do it. Like, don't let anybody tell you you can't do it. Don't let anyone tell you you're not good enough. You're good. Like, you know what I mean? You're good. They're going to say that, but you are. I think the biggest message I would like to give women and girls is just to have that confidence, find that confidence in yourself. People are always going to say you're not good enough. They're always going to say you don't meet a certain caliber. In anything, in any field, whether it's building with Lego or anything, and just value your talents, have confidence. I feel like being an artist, helps me with that definitely. Because as an artist, you have to really value your work. And so I feel that by being an artist, I learned to really value my work and value my skills, and I don't let anybody tell me otherwise. And just stick to your guns. Stick to your guns,
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
What I like to do with kids and everybody who comes in the shop, I tell them all the time, if you have an idea, whether it's Lego or something else for the world, run with it. Because if you don't run with your ideas, then you don't go anywhere. So especially when it comes to Lego. If you got an idea for a mock or something, like you did with the bows in your art, run with it because you don't know where it's going to take you.
Yeah, I mean, I think people, women and men hesitate on pursuing things because they're in fear of criticism. I am one of those people that does not fear criticism, and that stems from having confidence. I do not fear criticism, and that comes from practice of just being an artist. That was a very strong skill set for the show, being an artist, because artists face criticism every day. Not everybody is gonna like my art. Some people think it's garbage.
I love it. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, and some people love it. And that's great. I'm not doing my art for anyone else but me. And I think people, whether you're male or female, you remember that you're doing it for you. And not everyone's going to like it. And that's okay. I was told, I remember when I first started out as an artist, I was turned down by like 10 galleries. Like no one wanted me. And then it was like my 10th or 11th shot. And then I got in and it was the best gallery out of all of them. So, you know what I mean? So I kept getting no. And then I got one yes, but it was the yes I needed.
And that's something I've learned too. I did a lot of marketing searching over the years, and I learned like the more no's you get, when you get that yes is going to do so much for you. So you as an artist, as a self-proclaimed artist, you want those no's because that yes, look what that did for you.
Yeah, and I feel it comes with time too. I think it's confidence in what you're doing and patience, right? Because those 10 no's didn't happen in 1 week and then it was yes the next week.
Right.
That's not what happened. This is like years, right? Being resilient, not giving up for years. So yeah, just women, if you feel passionate about something and doing something, not everyone's gonna like it, and that's okay. You always do it for you. And that's
awesome.
100%. Yeah.
I don't think we could have said any of that better.
I think that was perfect.
Any kind of creativity, creative outlet, you're just going to have to go with it and push.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much. I do have to go. Thank you to everyone. My little bow army. My bow army. That's what I call them.
Thank you, Jessica.
We will definitely be in touch,
Thank you again. These are going to go really well for a lot of people.
If you need any other help
Thank you for everything. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much.
All right, see you later, Ragsy.
Bye.
All right, that was Jessica Ragsy joining us.
Awesome. So how'd you guys like that?
That was pretty cool.
You got to be right on screen with her, huh?
You might be.
Madison's lagging a little bit. So, not Dave. What is your actual name? Not Dave.
Yeah, I'm really lagging.
You got a nickname?
It's definitely Dave.
What was that? One more time.
My name is Dave.
Oh, not this Dave, but
not that Dave. Yeah.
I gotta say, your setup is cool.
Oh, okay.
That whole gaming chair and the keyboard and everything. That's sweet.
That's the whole streaming setup right there, buddy.
Yeah, it's my recording studio.
Oh, there you go.
It's awesome, man.
You got the filter all set up too.
Oh, cool.
We have to get that type of stand and the filter for this thing because this thing is crazy.
Yeah, I don't know if you're getting feedback or not. That's why I'm kind of talking quiet because I don't have.
Oh, actually, I think most of the feedback is coming from Joe. Believe it or not.
It might be because when I'm listening, everything's good. I don't have it.
Yeah, we had a little cracking noise. That's why I had you muted earlier because I think we're getting weird audio feedback from you.
Could be me.
So, do you guys want to see the rest of my mech?
Yeah.
We got it cut off a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were messaging back and forth, and she's like, "I got like 5 minutes." I was like, "Dude," I was like, "I'm sure these girls and everybody else will freak out just a little bit to have you on." So, she got to join us for a little bit.
Mr. D's got to run out of the house, so I gotta go take care of dinner, and I gotta work on my boat tonight.
Yeah, I want to see some deck boards put down there, Joe.
Yeah, I'm spacing her out now, and we're gonna get her all looking nice and good. So
I like the blue,
black, brown, and blue.
Yeah, that's good.
Awesome. All right, Joe. We'll catch you
We'll see you
later.
later, guys. It's good talking to you, Madison, and not Dave and Chris and Dave.
Bye.
Brian. We'll see you guys next time.
See you later, Joe.
Bye, Joe.
Bye.
All right.
So we're gonna get this back up.
Oh, so look at it, makes it wider too.
Yeah. So this is one of the cool things about the software that we're using. So as people join, it'll just automatically resize, and we can do some crazy little things. Like we could do this and be like, oh look.
Oh, that's
That's
So
cool.
if we have stuff, we can do individual screens. Like if we wanted to show you guys up, we could be like, haha, look at that. Say hi.
That's cool.
And then so there's all different formats for this thing. And if we actually had a screen too, we could actually put a screen up on the side over here too, which is cool. So
it's that's a nice program.
it works pretty well.
Yeah.
Actually, Mr. Boo Langston, Lego Master, turned me onto the software, and it's really cool because you can, of course, see all the names down here. And then it allows us to mute certain people or whatever if we need to, and kind of rearrange things. So it's cool.
Awesome.
All right.
So if you want to get the camera,
yeah, we're gonna go back to Dave's mech real quick. We're gonna finish that off.
Okay.
And you guys are welcome to feel free to comment about this as well. This is his cool Mac. And you said this was from which set again, Dave?
this is
Based off which set?
the Lego Ideas exosuit mech. It came with
Okay.
2 green spacemen and a little like turtle drone.
That's cool.
So this build, I literally kept the way it was with the arms and everything, and I just built around it, and I added these 2 extra arms and stuff like that. I really wanted to give it this nice like alien feel to it. So you can see like I got hands here, fingers move, and then I can fold them up here. And when I fold them up here, I can do a couple of different things. So I can put this little weapon on here.
Yeah, just so you guys know, if you're tuning in now, or if you guys are just watching this in retrospect, that's one of those things about joining our stream is you really don't know who's going to pop in. We have a lot of friends in the community, so I mean, if they just say, "Hey, you're streaming, going to happen?" It's like, sure, cool.
And I got these.
Oh, that's a cool blade.
Yeah.
In the blue color, that's really cool.
Gives it like a laser.
Where did that come from, Dave? Do you know what set that came from?
I can't remember. It might have been a Hero Factory set or a Ninjago set of these blue saw blades. So I got those, and then what I could do is I take these 4 little teeth off, and I could give his 2 other arms some better.
What's funny is you guys don't realize we have like 3 or 4 different lights on right now. Just trying to light these things up.
Oh, the lighting looks really good.
Yeah, we do.
We've got ring light number 1, ring light number 2. We got ring light number 3 behind me. Try not to blind ourselves too much.
So these pieces are on my little like centipede-like mech. So I got these on now too.
Ooh, that's cool.
All the 4 arms are all like weaponed and ready, and I could use them as little punches.
Probably my favorite part because of all the spikes.
You like all the spikes?
You like all the spikes?
Yeah.
Yeah, the spikes are really cool.
There are spikes everywhere. Like literally, he's got a mouth. I think I told him his mouth looks like a Rathtar or a Rancor Star Wars, but he's got teeth up there. He's got teeth over there. He's got claws. He's got claws and claws and claws. And
favorite part, one that I came up with a couple months back. If you go on the back here, these are the jetpacks, and then you just flip this little, underbody, and then I got a whole tail for this.
There you go. We're adding a third.
What's the tail? That little weird sharp tail.
Oh wow! Look at this thing.
That's cool.
Click it in here.
That's a long. By the way, this tail is close to 2 feet long. This reminds me of like Doc Ock.
Whoa!
That's kind of what I got the idea. So now it's got like 5 arms.
That's cool.
Look how long. I mean, it's long.
That's cool.
Look, this is why I wanted this. I'm gonna go. Give you 1 second.
I'm gonna sit with you though.
We're gonna take a look at this while Dave's checking some stuff out. But we got a nice little minifig cockpit in the middle there. We got some translucent blue elements to go with the blade that he had. We've got a lot of spikes, spears, teeth parts, Everything all over them, even the feet. Look at these feet.
I'm gonna unclip the bow. I don't want to.
Ooh.
So this is a robot I made a while back that I showed off on Facebook. It's really simple, but then take this.
Let's switch hands so we get a better angle here.
So now I can wrap around it.
That's cool.
What kind of time goes into something like that?
Well, I mean, I did this over a long period of time. So I got the set, and I always wanted this set. As soon as the idea set came out, I was like, I need that set. Like, that set is sweet. And then over time, I was like, you know, like, I really like how this is built, so I didn't really take it apart. So I was like, what can I do to really, like, have this come out at me? And so I put spikes everywhere around it, and then I did these little shoulder blasters here that you saw that rotated from the shoulder blades, and actually the two shoulders if you want to scroll back.
Mm-hmm.
So these right here are from an old Knights Kingdom set. They were from like a drawbridge or something. And so I was like, dude, oh no, these two are from two Viking sets because the one on the drawbridge are dark red.
Okay.
So I was like, dude, I could use those as shoulder pads. And then last night I put these longer gray teeth on it to close it up a bit, but then these can rotate. And then
Dave's got another little friend down there.
buddy, so over time it all came together, and then the mouth I was just kind of messing around with parts. So it already had some of these parts on here, and the way it uses these little shell brackets in here. See that?
And try to tilt it back a little bit so they're like you hit it.
Yeah.
There you go.
So like I was like, oh, what if I put this here with some teeth and open it up? And then I was like, ooh, I can get some side teeth. And then this goes back.
So one of the nice things about these builds that Dave's showing off is that he's got a lot of different techniques that he's showing off. So it's one of those things that you can always check.
Yeah, so now like the mouth works, and I could really get a bite in there. Especially with these, it gives me a little like predator alien kind of ordeal with these two side angle teeth.
It definitely gives me the predator.
Yeah, that's kind of where I go.
I wish I could do that predator noise.
We have a predator head in our basement.
That's awesome.
That's cool. And then it already had this. Let's see if I can move this. So it already had this little like function in here. So what I did is just extended the Technic pin, and I added this other arm in here because I was like, these two arms work really well, but I was like, there's so much gap between the arm and the leg. I was like, oh, what if I did another arm, and then I could just have 4 arms? These little ones could do whatever. Now, if you look here on the little arms,
Hey, 4 arms.
Yeah. So the way this hand is, it's a little ball joint on a bigger ball joint, and then I could roll it in under the teeth.
See if you can see that there.
We could build it.
That's cool.
So then I could roll it like this.
Oh.
And because the teeth are curved, the ball joint just sits there in between, and it doesn't pinch or nothing.
That's clever.
Yeah, and I found that out just messing with the hand, and I wanted to give the hand some bit of like wrist guard, essentially. So I just do a whole bunch of stuff, and then I was like, ooh, I found these blades. I was like, all right, cool. So just click that on there. So now he's...
And that's just a friction fit, by the way. I don't know if you guys... Let me see
so
if it'll show off here.
Take this off.
Come on.
So it's a Technic axle, but it's got this rounded edge here. So it's like 2 lengths, 1 length.
Ooh.
I was just talking about the bottom there to connect on. So it's just a regular 2x2. You can see right there if it'll adjust. Come on, light. Trying to give it enough light so it knows where to look at here. But it's just a 2x2, and then it's a Technic pin connector that fits right in between the 2x2 plate. So that's how it actually sits on there. So pretty cool.
So it was really easy. So honestly, the more time you put into stuff, the more you can get out of it, because I didn't know how this was going to be. And the tail, I just had a lot of ball joints. So I was like, you know what? What if I just put these together? And then my brother was like, oh, hey, why don't you overlap it? Let me see. Why don't you overlap it? Because these two black pieces.
You have to hold up if you're trying to show them.
These two black pieces, if you see that one and this one, they go together.
Mm-hmm.
So my brother was like, why don't you interchange them so you can see them?
Ooh.
It gives this nice little like wrapping. It just works so well. And then the head of this was different, but it's using this Technic ball joint that's got 3 ball joints at the end. And I was like, well, what if I extend these and then I can put these little scythe here, and then I can, it almost looks like you could like take an eyeball out or something. No, don't do that. But it's very snake serpent like, and then it almost looks like another hand. So I was like, dude, this would just be perfect. And because I added the black on there, it darkened the figure a little bit, because I originally had white everywhere and it was just too much. But I have a rival for this guy, which I'm going to show I'm probably going to show in 2 days. Tomorrow, I'm probably going to show my biggest mech, which is an Ninjago set that I extended out and modified a bit. And then I think after that, I'll show the rival for this robot, and then my newest mech, which is another Ninjago upgraded mock that I did. But yeah, this, I don't know how long it took me. Maybe months, maybe a year. I don't know if I really put the time together. But I always did little things. Seriously, when I'm not here at work,
he's still building at home.
I'm still doing stuff at home. I'm always doing something on one of my shelves. I'm always messing with a minifig, and then there's times where I'll just be up late and like, oh man, I got a really good idea. And then it turns out I got the parts for it. So it's like, boom, I got to do this. Because like I tell everybody, if you have an idea, run with it, especially when it comes to Lego, because you never know what that idea is going to come. And then like, that's what happened with this, is I was up late and I was like, oh, I know what I could do.
And that goes all the time. If you have a dream about something, if you have an idea, write it down somewhere. Because if you forget about it, you'll never be able to go back to it again. But then as long as you have that little reminder that you had that idea or that dream, you can always reference back to it. And who knows, it could be a brand new product that will make you a millionaire. It could be something that just is a different change of lifestyle. I mean, I used to be a retail manager before running the store here, and I never thought I would have owned a Lego store. I was in video game programming and design work before. So,
that's cool.
Yeah, of all things, I was expecting to be working for a software company right now, or I was hoping Midwest Games up in Chicago, but they got bought out by can't even remember which other company right now, Ubisoft or something like that. And then it's a lot harder to get into right now. So, but yeah, you never know what you are going to get into, and even owning the store over at Bricks Minifigs here was just a little, what if conversation with my wife and I. And, she's like, well, if you're really serious about it, we'll start looking into it. And then sure enough, here we are almost 2.5 years later, running an awesome Lego store here and wearing crazy bows in our hair. I mean, who would have thought?
Crazy bows.
So, and I would have never thought I would have had, personal contact information for like half the Lego Master stuff out there. And, it's one of the benefits of being in the Lego community is you get to know a lot of people. Boone, for instance, Dave and I met Boone last year at Brick World before he got onto the show.
Oh, that's cool.
And, we actually knew of him already because he used to shop at he still shops at our Portland, Oregon store. So some of them can just see Boone all the time because he's there all the time. So it's one of those things that you really don't know who you're going to run into. We met Jake Sadovich last year as well, who did the Ship in a Bottle set. We met Sam, Jessica's partner, last year. I think it was last year or 2 years ago at Brick World as well. So you really don't know who you're going to run into at a lot of these events and things. So if you guys have not gotten to one of the conventions, if Brick World Chicago happens in June, which is always Father's Day weekend, definitely try to go. I mean, it's 100,000 square feet of Lego plus a bunch, and it's just a ton of stuff.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's definitely worth it.
You know, I'm gonna grab one of my favorite robots. I'll be right back.
Do it. Grab it. Let's see.
So then,
David, did you know that next year I'm thinking about doing a brick world?
yeah, like showing something you've made at Brick World.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
awesome, too.
I'm thinking about doing that next year.
What's golden
Awesome.
color?
Yeah, you should. I mean, you could probably do it with us because I mean, I'm supposed to be there this year with our lug group and the shop. So,
Oh, nice.
all right, you ready to see one of Ryan's favorite robots?
This is one of my favorite
It's a good
robots.
robot.
Chris knows about this one. Dun dun dun.
It's Wally.
He's my favorite.
Wally. Oh my god.
The eyes are so cute. The eyes make it really look
Do
realistic.
you free build that?
No, it's an actual Lego set. It came out a couple years
This
back.
is a Lego idea set. It's one of my
That is so
favorites. It has a
cute.
little chest that opens up and everything too. I have yet to motorize it. I think Joe is going to try to help me out with that at some point. But there was a way to actually make this an RC motorized Wally. But I actually got this from my wife as a birthday present.
That's awesome.
But she knew I was looking for it forever. And I think it was originally like an $80 set or $70
Yes.
set, and it's up to like $160 now. It's crazy. So they are hard to find. We've actually had, I think, 2 in the store at one point, but they sold within like 3 hours.
Wow.
If you can find them, they're gone. But he's my little favorite dude. I love his little eyes. You know,
Yeah,
and
the
his little roach friend.
The
Who's
eyes
hanging
are
out.
gonna come to life.
Oh, the roach is on there too?
Yeah, it's actually funny enough. It's actually just, it's kind of hard to see, but it's just a little antenna and a 1x2
okay.
plate. That's all it is. It's supposed to be
Oh.
a roach friend. And there is some people who actually made a life-size Wally out of Lego Technic and Lego brick. That's fully RC controlled, which is
I have
great.
seen
Yeah, it's nuts. There's some life-size Wallies
And
up. Just
also,
like the
Dad,
yeah, Chris, go ahead.
do you want to show your Voltron off?
No, he's hanging in the office. He's a little too big. But yeah, I do have Lego Voltron as well. He's pretty awesome. For all those
cool.
80s and 90s, Transformers and Voltron fans.
Oh yeah. So Chris is your son?
Chris is my oldest, right here. He's hanging out at my house, like 2 miles away, not even. Yeah, he's my oldest. He kind of comes in and helps out. He actually does some of the judging for.
I
our
also
daily-
modified this there too.
And yeah, Dave helped him modify his Golden Ninja. That's the rehash of the season 2 build.
Kinda cool.
So we had that going on too. I'm not sure what he's talking about. Okay. Dave's doing stuff right now too.
I also have the season 2.
Oh,
Mac
he's getting the
Oh.
photos. He's getting the photos posted of his Mac right now, so you guys can check those out on our Facebook page here pretty soon too. But yeah, so if you guys have any questions at all that you ever want to ask any of the Lego Masters, we are friends with obviously Jessica, with Boone, with Mel, with Sam, Tyler, which we haven't seen Amy in a while, so I'm hoping she's doing okay. She's still preggers, still has a baby. So they're a little busy. But at least I think she's still pregnant. They might have had her already.
Yeah, I'm still on, Dad.
Say Madison, say hi to Kurt for us.
They say hi.
No.
He's crazy. Your dad is crazy. But what's
when you're streaming all that, and Brooke was like freaking out as soon as she saw Jesse. She goes, "You better get this working."
So what?
Yeah, well, that's the thing is, we're all learning here, and even for us, we never thought that we would be streaming, let alone, daily, but doing all this crazy stuff and learning all the software and everything else and dealing with ring lights of death everywhere. I mean, if you stop by the store, we've got a whole little light box set up that we're taking product photos with. We've got our whole little setup here, so you can see our cameras and everything. We actually had Actually, was it you guys that came in earlier, Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they actually got to see our whole rig here, all set up, which is kind of crazy. But we these lights are actually from our light box, but they're light, so why not? But they are bright.
Yeah,
They're
they're pretty
scary.
bright. Like the one over here by Ryan, that one you could definitely tell.
So this one is a white light, as you can see, and then the one that's on Dave right now is a little yellow light, so it's not as bright.
Next thing you know, you'll have makeup artists there for you. You'll be getting powdered before you come out.
You know,
And
we're
then
going to try to avoid that right now. Get our flesh color back. There we go.
Yeah, really. Thank you for letting us join. It was fun. I know. Brooke.
Absolutely. Yeah. If you guys ever have any questions at all, let us know. We'll be happy to throw the questions on to any of the Lego Masters. And then we are working with trying to get a hold of a lot of our YouTuber friends as well to join us and maybe comment on some new sets and stuff coming out. Of course, we do have our online store now that's available, so you can check that out. And then we actually have a lot of new sets coming in. We've got the new Star Wars busts that will be here in a couple weeks. We've got the new Friends cubes that are coming out as well. And then we're getting new Dominic Toretto's Dodge Charger, the Technic set. So we'll have that here. I think that was $99.99.
Yeah, $100.
So we got some cool stuff coming.
Yeah, from
Brooke, did you have any questions at all?
Oh, she doesn't know what a Dodge Charger is.
Oh, you know what? Let me see here.
It's in a couple 6 years, you'll know.
Let me see. I can show you the photo.
Oh, you can screen share.
Let me see here. We're gonna have some fun. Let's see. Shop Lego. I'm gonna pull up their website. See, this is one of the cool things about this software. It's a little bit quicker than the other one. Let's see here. I want to pull it up so everybody can see.
Okay, that's published up with a couple photos.
Okay, so let's see if I can do this.
Oh, you're kicking me out of my own series.
Da da da!
Hey! Oh, that's cool.
That's the car right there.
Oh, from Fast and Furious 1?
Still loading for me. Oh, that's pretty
It is
cool.
later, but yeah, it's from.
So that is the new Dom's Charger that's coming out, and as you can see, it's going to be available April 27th. So we do have that on order. It will be here just in time for the day it comes out. Unfortunately, we are only going to have 2 of them here in the store, so it's going to be
Joe is probably buying one of them.
And Joe, who was on the show, might be picking up the first one. So that'll be kind of funny. I don't know what my son is playing with things over there.
Doing things.
He was playing with our blue screen as well. You can, if anybody that joins, can actually set up a blue screen as well if they wanted to through the settings, which is kind of fun. So we did ours earlier using the blue, and as you can see, it makes it go away. I'm scared anybody.
We have a green screen because when I was gonna start my YouTube channel.
We could do that.
There you go. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier.
Look at.
What are you checking out?
There's a house.
Chris's video stream.
Oh, he's playing too much.
Where is mine?
That's cool.
Yeah, we actually had it so that I had brick eyeballs. It was kind of funny.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
So you can just color key it. That's cool.
But yeah, so we're always going to be here doing the daily stream, of course, at 3:00. And then we're going to be doing some other things like this and trying to show off some of our other product used and certified that are here at the store until we can get them updated on our website.
Yeah, I was thinking I could keep bringing in stuff and keep showing it off, but then I'm going to run out of stuff.
I think I'll bring in my Western series stuff tomorrow.
And a lot of it is kind of big, as some of you may know.
Yeah.
I built a really big set, so I don't know if I want to.
Tell your dad to stop messing around with you.
They're messing around right now.
I think Madison's dad is trying to tickle her.
No, I was getting him into the thing. Like I kept
Oh, he was trying to
facing
push
the
you away?
camera at him. I was trying to face the camera at Dad.
That sounds about right.
Oh, I need to go eat dinner. After I'm done, can I come back on?
We're probably going to go ahead and sign off. I think
Yeah.
for now.
Oh, okay.
But maybe do it again tomorrow or something.
But I think we'll do it again
Yes.
tomorrow. We'll show off the Lego Port Legorado tomorrow, and then I think maybe we'll hold off on doing our store tour tomorrow as part of that too.
Okay, bye.
So we'll have that. Thanks for joining us, Madison. Hopefully you were excited about having Ragsy on the show with us. But yeah, we'll be doing this a few more times, and it'll probably be a semi-regular thing, I think.
Yeah.
And we don't know who's going to be here. Maybe we'll stream live one day during our open hours once we reopen again, and interview people as they get to finally come back to the store. And like, how does it feel to be out of your house in 45 days? We'll have some fun with it. It's one of those things that we're not here for any specific reason for this. This is just hanging out and having fun. So. It's pretty open.
Well, yeah, thanks again. And we're going to go get onto our builds.
No,
yeah. David.
Dolphin Cruiser.
Is that Dolphin Cruiser?
Yeah, she's got to start building her Dolphin Cruiser from earlier.
Yeah, she's building it.
I'm only on the bottom. I'm about to start on the top.
Okay, and don't.
I told you the bottom part is the hard part.
Do a few things.
Because there's all the decoration.
I've built it a few times. I know.
We have built it a few times.
Yeah, he's built it too.
She sits down and starts building, and she didn't stop, no breaks. She loves no matter what I do. So I know she likes it.
Try building the Millennium Falcon.
I know.
It's huge.
We're talking about that, or like the old. We want to do the old Star Destroyer, maybe.
No, Dad, you said that.
That's a good one too.
Last table and put the Millennium Falcon under it.
Yeah, I know. That was until nobody's really working right now.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we know how that goes. Well,
again, guys, it was fun.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, Dave and Aubrey. And then I know your mom, or sorry, Brooke. And then Aubrey is in the chat. She's still watching you guys.
Is she okay?
Yeah.
Comments to this thing.
See, she's like,
there is.
Yeah, you guys should be able to see a lot of the comments too. But yeah, so thanks for joining us, guys. Thanks for everyone who is watching us either on Facebook or YouTube right now. The nice thing about the stream is it's going to both, so we can see everything.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So we will see you guys tomorrow at a normal 3:00 stream here with the Alpha Brick Builds competition. Letter R.
I was thinking of a racetrack, but I don't know.
Ooh. Well, don't tell us. Let it be a surprise.
That's it. I'm stealing the idea.
Yeah, you have to remember that your dad is competing in the adult competition too. So. All right, guys.
Awesome.
Christopher, thanks for joining us. Dave and Brooke, thank you for joining us. We'll see you guys for tomorrow for sure on the stream. And then maybe we'll do this little stream afterwards again too.
Yeah.
So, thanks a lot, guys.
Bye.
Later.
All right. So that was our stream for today.
So we hope you guys enjoyed that. That was something
we
new
got
us.
some bow wearage going on. Jessica Ragsy joined us for a few minutes while she's a little busy right now to talk about her bows and her time on Lego Masters. And I'm sure we will see more of her later. And I think that's really it for now. We had a lot of fun. This is our first kind of after hours streaming after hours.
I know there's not too many live right now, but if you guys rewatch this later, I'm probably going to bring in my Big Mech tomorrow, the big one. It's based off Ninjago. It's going to be really cool to show off. I'm excited. I'm going to have to dig it out because I just buried it. So I got to go through all that.
Yeah, so it's going to be an interesting time. So in the meantime, keep on building,
stay
have fun.
busy.
Keep dreaming, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow at 3:00 on our normal time, and Facebook, and hopefully tomorrow we'll get YouTube set up too, so we'll be on both streams as well. So we're gonna try to dual stream everything.
We'll go on ahead of time to make sure all that's set. So we'll log in like at 1 or something.
And I think I'm gonna wear this all day. I think I'm just gonna
keep
keep it in. I think I'm gonna keep it in.
Go home.
Yeah.
Hey, honey,
Say
I'm
hey.
home.
What's up? So we'll see you guys tomorrow at 3:00. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you then. Thanks a lot, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.